short presentation of Expo 2020 Dubai by Mr. Skal, who's President of Skal International India. May I request Mr. Skal to please join us on the dais, and this is going to be a presentation of Expo 2020 Dubai. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for Mr. Skal, please. A very warm welcome to you, sir. Very good evening to you. Ladies and gentlemen, let us begin with this presentation, welcoming Mr. Skal on the dais.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all of you. I won't take long. I know everyone is in the mood to have some tea and coffee and perhaps get on with the evening proceedings. So I just want to thank Ajay Gupta and the team at ICM for inviting me here to deliver this presentation on Expo 2020. The Expo 2020 is a world event that is taking place in Dubai from 1st October this year on to 31st of March next year. The event is something that needs a lot more in-depth explanation, and I can't do that now at this platform. What I will do is I will show you a few videos to explain the concept. The most important thing is the Expo is not an exhibition. So unfortunately, because of its name, people think that the Expo is actually an exhibition, but it's not. It's actually a leisure product. The Expo is 170 years old. The first Expo was in 1851 in London, and then it moved on between Britain, France, Belgium, the United States. It made its way to China, Japan, Australia, Canada, and of course, for the first time in history, it's come so close to India. It's come to Dubai, which is barely 2 hours and 20 minutes flying time from Delhi, little over 2 hours and 20 minutes, and a maximum of 5 hours from Calcutta. So for the first time, the world event has come so close to India. The event was originally supposed to take place in 2020, which is why it was called Dubai Expo 2020. But of course, due to COVID, they had to postpone it by a year, just like the Olympics, which recently concluded. And the Expo is about bringing together technology, bringing together mobility, sustainability. It brings all of these innovations together and in a fun environment. So it's actually a leisure product for the entire family. So with that, I will just have the first video play. Can I have the video one play, please? So the Expo is about showcasing, as I said, technology and so on and so forth, right? But what exactly is Expo? Well, the Expo comprises 192 countries, 192 pavilions. India also takes place over there. The entire pavilion of India is managed by VIIth, and it's a 4-story building. I'm not a representative for the India Pavilion, so I cannot show you the video. I'm not authorized. But if you go to YouTube and you type India Pavilion at Dubai Expo, you'll get a fairly good idea of what that pavilion looks like. It's very, very impressive. Again, it is not about exhibitions. It's about storytelling. It's about parades, exhibitions, fireworks, music, themes, concerts, performers, and of course, all the latest technology that will be coming into your lives. The microwave was first launched at an expo. The mobile phone was first launched at an expo. The waffle cone that we eat ice cream with was first launched at an expo. The hair dryer was first launched at an expo. So all the new products that will affect our lives in the next 10, 15, 20 or 30 years will be unveiled at the expo. I'm going to play a second video which is called the bird's eye view of the expo. So that video gave you a small little bird's eye view of the entire project. The project is double the size of Monaco. So the entire Principality of Monaco, you double it in size. That's how large the expo venue is. It is roughly the size of 11 football fields, and that is just the walkable area. Okay, that's how large it is. The expo also will have the Al-Wasl Plaza, the dome that you saw in the video. I don't know how many of you know this, but the Eiffel Tower was made for the launch of the Paris Expo. That's why the Eiffel Tower was launched. And the Al-Wasl Plaza will be to Dubai what the Eiffel Tower was to Paris at the time of the Expo. So the Al-Wasl Plaza that you saw, they've only shown you a glimpse because it's still under wraps, and of course we're waiting for the grand opening in the next 40 days. With that, I will now show you the making of the Expo in the third video, please.
Come for the greatest global gathering in history, with countries from all over the world. Discover the world's most inventive ideas. See devices that extract water from air, concrete that generates solar power, and the most sensitive radio telescope ever made. Marvel at the world's most inspiring architecture. Step into structures that produce electricity, spaces that change shape, and buildings that send messages to space. Experience the world's greatest entertainment with local and international stars, live concerts, and colorful parades. Take in inspiration, sample exotic cuisines, and witness more than 190 countries and cultures come together in one place. Join the making of a new world.
So, with that, I'll come to the end, except to say that you must be wondering how much is the ticket price to enter. Well, the ticket prices are really extremely low. They're roughly at about 95 dirhams, which is about 2,000 rupees for a day, and roughly about 200 odd dirhams, 245 dirhams for a 30-day, for those who are with the VFR community. But having said that, children are free, senior citizens are free, people of determination who are physically challenged or otherwise are also free. The caretakers of people of determination are 50%. And I'll just show you a quick last video on the pricing. Can I have video 4, please? With that, I'd just like to thank Ajay. Is Ajay here? Is Ajay? Can I have Ajay? Okay, he's not here. So I'll just give you a tip, right? When you see Ajay next, you need to give him 50 bumps. It's his 50th birthday today. I don't know how many of you know that, so make sure you give him 50 bumps when you see him next. But I want to thank him and the entire team, and I'll hand it over to the Master of Ceremonies. Thank you so much.
So Mr. Ajay is here. Mr. Skal, may I request you to kindly please, step back on the stage. Mr. Ajay, we got to know that it's your 50th birthday. So, wish you a very happy birthday. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a wonderful day, so may I please request you to join us back on the dais, and Mr. Ajay, may I please request you to present a token of appreciation, a memento from our side to Mr. Skal for that wonderful, detailed, informational presentation on the Expo 2020, which is going to be held now, sometime in Dubai. Thank you so much. Some very interesting details that you shared, Mr. Skal, and such a grand expo, my God.